Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fafiolu. If you're new to my channel, where have you been all this while? All right, I'm that guy that speaks about intentional living, especially for young people. I'm married in the United Kingdom. Just got married recently. Anyway, it feels very strange to say I'm married. Okay, so I'm that young guy that speaks about intentional living for young people who are, aspiring and look forward to a good life. Look forward to a resourceful life in God. They don't want to compromise. They don't want to do the wrong things, but they look forward to a life that is rich, a life that is full, a life that is entire, a life that is thorough, a life that is without deceit. All right, this is the channel that you want to subscribe to. I host a couple of things. We have Vibes and Unveiled Faces, a podcast. That you want to, jump on it. You will be blessed. Your life will be transformed. So this morning, as I was, doing my devotion, there was something that jumped out from the scriptures to me. First Samuel has spoken to me a lot. I'm going to be talking about it in series, but this one really jumped out at me. And the thing that jumped out to me was when Jonathan went to meet David in the wilderness and said to him, I know that you will be king and I will be your next in line. But when you become king, don't forget my house. Let not your hand depart from my house. And I'm like, Jonathan, for context, Jonathan was supposed to be the next in line, but he had observed the hand of God on David and knew that this guy was gonna be the king. This guy is gonna be the next king. And you know what Jonathan did? Jonathan went to meet David. The Bible says he loved David like he loved his own soul. You see, but apart from that, he also went to meet David and told David, I know you will be the next king. You see, this is what I'm learning from this. Sometimes the hand of God is visible on your peers. The hand of God may be visible on your friends. But sometimes we are not quick to see it. And even when we see it, we try to compete with them. Even when we see it, we try to compete with them. Sensing the hand of God upon the life of your friend is a platform to set you up for life. If you are wise, it's a platform to set you up for life. But what do? The moment we sense the hand of God upon our friends, most of us go into the competition mode. We go into the competition mode. We do not position ourselves like Jonathan. Jonathan, for context's sake, is supposed to be the next in line. Saul was Jonathan's father. Saul was at the time, was the current king of Israel. So it was supposed to go to Jonathan. But Jonathan had known and picked it that the hand of God was on David. You know what he did? He went to meet David. When you sense the hand of God upon your friends or upon, it might just be somebody in your neighborhood. When you sense the hand of God upon their lives, that's not the time to compete. That's not the time to compete. That's the time to position. That's not the time to compete. That's the time to position yourself. Because if you're wise like Jonathan ended up dying with his father, but because of the close relationship of David and Jonathan, David remembered the house of Saul and then blessed Mephibosheth, who was a cripple, but because he was the son of Jonathan, he sat on the table with the kings. See, there is power in positioning. There is power in divine positioning. Now, it's not to say that things cannot happen in your life. That's not what we're saying. It's not to say that, you too cannot become. No. The fact is that if you are wise, position yourself in such a way that the thought of you, especially at certain positions, the thought of you does not pose a threat on the person. The thought of you engineers value, raises up value. And this is very important for young people. as we have energy, as we run our race, as we do stuff, it's very important that we know when the hand of God is upon our friends. It's very important that we know early. The richest people in the world right now used to have certain friends, but probably due to pressure or due to what would I call it now? Probably due to pressure or due to covetousness, they stop being friends with them because they feel like they too can do better. Nobody's saying you can't do better. In fact, when you are with a friend that does good, you have a likelihood of doing great. When you are with a friend that does good, you have a likelihood of doing great. Don't compete with the one whom the hand of God is upon their lives. Pursue your dreams. This is not a substitute for being mediocres and just being sycophants. No. Pursue your dreams, but know how to maintain relationships that will matter. In fact, you may not know if they will matter, but it's necessary that you position yourself in life and destiny. This is not to say that you live your life. This is not to say that you live your own life and you are chasing at someone else. No. This message is very simple. Identify the Davids in your life. Identify the Davids in your life and be intentional to keep them. They will matter. They will matter. Some people don't look like it now. This is not the time to begin to be jealous. No, this is the time to position yourself strategically in relationships that will matter for you in the future. I hope that young people are going to listen to this and are going to wake up to the fact that you don't compete with everybody. You don't compete with everybody, and that's not to scare you, but you don't compete with everybody. Everybody is not your competitor. In fact, to be very honest, nobody is your competitor. Nobody in themselves, they are your competitor. Everyone, we have our races, right? The people say that the sky is very broad. Many birds fly in the sky. The sky is broad. No, in fact, there is no limit to what you can do. All right? But in all that you're doing, minimize the competitive nature and know how to strategically position yourself. I hope that this helped you. If you're new to my channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share. It would be helpful. When you like, you tell the algorithm that we're doing something great here. All right? See you in my next video. Bye.